What is good, Houston Texans fans? It's your dreadhead host, and I'm excited and I'm pumped because football is back. Houston Texans football is back, baby. And we have a lot to discuss, a lot of videos, a lot of footage from training camp day one. It's on and popping H-Town. So get your listening ears ready, strap up your boots, and let's go. What's up, H-Town? It's your dreadhead host, Hot Topic TV, and I appreciate y'all joining me on everything H-Town Sports Debate Show. And football is back, baby. Football is back in the H-Town. Houston Texans football is back. And on today's rundown, we about to chop it up, cuss and discuss however you want to go about it. I'm with that. And today we're going to talk about Titus Howard gets the bag. He deserves it though, man. Bill O'Brien had the man at left guard, right guard. I'm shocked he ain't put him at center. He even played some left tackle. But Titus Howard is that guy. He's versatile, and that guy deserves the bag. He fits well at the right tackle position, and he got his money, y'all. We also going to chop it up and talk about head coach DeMeco Ryans putting it on wax that he will call defensive plays from now on. And right now he put it on wax for us, H-Town. And then third but not least, thank you. Our second round pick from last year's draft, John Metchie, is on the football field and he's a full go, H-Town. H-Town, football is back. I'm loving it. Houston Texans football is back, baby. Everybody out there need to be fired up about this team because it's been a long time coming. It's been a long, y'all like my voice, don't you? It's been a long time coming, y'all. We have been suffering out here as Houston Texans fans, and now we finally got a product on the field that we can watch and be excited about. Day one of training camp was today. I have a lot of highlights. I have a lot of clips. I have a lot of podium, everything, podium interviews, whatever you want. I'm about to put it on wax for you, baby. But the first podium interview that I have is of Shaq Mason stating how proud and how Titus Howard deserves the bag. Check this video out and let your boy know what you think.
Working next to him for the short amount of time that you have, maybe something that you just didn't know before you got here.
Extremely hard working, man. Takes a lot of pride in this craft, and that's something that you want going to battle with somebody each and every day. Just knowing that he cares just as much as you do, and knowing that I don't want to let him down as much as he don't want to let me down. That's big for the right side of the line.
Some of the reports came out regarding Titus. Just say, I'm not necessarily going to comment about, the contract and everything that went into that. I would just say Titus has been a good player for the last number of years. He's a good kid. He works his ass off. He's tough. He's competitive. Those discussions, some of them come together. Some take a little bit more time than others, but it was good working with his team and his representation, try to get to an end point. Titus loves being here, wants to be in Houston for a long period of time. And I would just say, just overall, we certainly put some resources into the offensive line here over the last, I would say, year or two. But the expectation is that comes with performance. So I'd say, now the hard work starts. So, but Titus has earned it.
All the players on the Houston Texans O-line is excited to see Titus Howard get the bag. It's been a long road for Titus Howard coming from a HBCU. I believe it was Alabama State. The guy, like I stated earlier in the video, has been placed in not the right position with head coach Bill O'Brien. Man, he's been all over the O-line from left tackle to right guard to left guard. The boy has been everywhere, and he still held it down and was a capable player to get this bag. He finally got the bag, and everybody on the O-line and the Houston Texans team is excited for that guy. Even LT, the left tackle of the future in the past for the Houston Texans, that guy right there retweeted that your boy Titus Howard got the bag, man. Titus Howard got the bag. Congratulations, Titus Howard. I'm excited for you. Let's get this season going, baby. Next up on the hit list, H-Town, is a couple of video clips from head coach DeMeco Ryans and general manager Nick Caserio on the excitement of getting John Metchie back to the field. He's a full go for training camp. I hope all stay well. I hope he stay healthy. I hope all is a go all the way through training camp so we can see the boy in preseason because he's a second round pick and I'm ready to see what he can do because we don't have a number one wide receiver. We have a lot of different weapons, a lot of different gadget guys, like everything. But I'm excited for him to be added to this wide receiver core, and I want to see what John Metchie does. But here's a video of Nick Caserio and head coach DeMeco Ryans talking about John Metchie.
DeMeco, what did it mean to have John Metchie III able to go out there and probably go to practice and probably set
Yeah, having Metchie out was, it was awesome to see. Right, you see a guy who's been through so much, and just a credit to him and the work that he's put in while everyone else was away or people maybe forgot about him. Is just a credit to his work ethic and how relentless he's been in this process. While no cameras are on him, he's been putting in the work, and it's encouraging to see. And I'm happy to have him out, and I'm just honored to be his coach.
What'd you say, head coach DeMeco Ryans? Okay, you gonna call plays? By god dang on time. We've been waiting on DeMeco Ryans to call plays in H-Town. Your boy got up on the podium and let the world know that he would call defensive plays. That guy is a hell of a defensive coordinator, and he would be a hell of a head coach. But we brought you in here for your defensive scheme and your defensive prowess. And we need you to call the defensive plays. I'm glad he's calling defensive plays, so H-Town, you can get excited. This defense is going to be exotic. He's going to use Will Anderson Jr. to his fullest capabilities. It's going to go down, H-Town. So your head coach, DeMeco Ryans, will call defensive plays for the Houston Texans in 2023 and 2024 season. On day one of training camp, it was no Sheldon Rankins, our $10 million free agent addition that we added this offseason. He's not injured. Don't worry. He has some personal issues or whatever he got going. But Nick Caserio did state at the podium that a lot of these guys, I think it's 5 guys that's on the PUP list, that's physically unable to perform right now. A lot of these guys will come back Sunday. They'll miss these few practices. They probably, have a little nicks, bumps, and bruises, or probably out of shape, a little bit overweight, or whatever. Maybe didn't pass the conditioning test. But no need to panic. But he wasn't out there today, even though they said the defensive line was getting after it, trying to get in the quarterback's face. Those guys was getting back there. They were stopping the run. Wasn't no tackles, probably touch or whatever. They didn't have the pads on. They won't have the pads on for the first few days, but probably Sunday is when they strap it up and get out there and hit something. So I'm ready. H-Town, I'm excited. They did say a lot of those guys out there look good. A few guys were rusty. Wide receivers dropped a few balls, but it's day one of training camp. Everyone is not going to rust off, but it's an exciting moment. Some of those guys probably have butterflies. Some of the guys probably have BGs, the bubble guts. But at the same time, H-Town, these guys are going to get it together. They're gonna get into form. They're going to round into form. They're going to shape into a team. These offense and defense is going to get competitive. And then those guys are going to play preseason games and do the inter-squad practices with other teams, or however you call it, whatever you want to call it. But those guys are going to, go and practice against Miami, and they're going to practice against the Saints. But H-Town, this exciting moment. Football is back in the H-Town, baby. Football is back. It's your boy Hot Topic. It's been real, and peace.